So 2020 is coming to a close. It's been fun, right? Sad to see it go. A little something about me you might not know. A few years ago, I made a commitment to be a student in something new to me every year. I've spent 20 years being the teacher in the room. I thought it would be beneficial to learn new things. Started with Spanish classes, then Kizomba, photography. This year, I was supposed to commit to learning how to follow better on the dance floor. Was going to make sure I dance at least one dance a night as the follow. But for obvious reasons, that ended up switching to content creation. In January, this channel had 509 subscribers, and that was since I started it. And I barely ever used it. I made a plan to start breaking down videos. 12 months later, and 509 has grown to nearly 1,700. To me, that is amazing growth. But I had so many other ideas for this year. I was scheduled for 4 different dance festivals, 3 that I was going to be working as either an instructor, a DJ, or both. I had and still have plans to do festival review videos, social dancing in different city videos, pieces where I learn dances of other disciplines from other instructors around the world, interviews with dancers about dance and their take on it. But then,
markets tanking, businesses closing, shelves empty, the economic toll, extensive coverage of the coronavirus pandemic.
It all seemed like a bad dream, and it all seemed to happen overnight. The next thing we know, our global dance community was shut down. No events, no classes, no socials. Locally, it was the downfall of certain businesses, up-and-coming studios, long-standing social gatherings, all gone. Many members of our community became ill. We even lost some. We all had to get creative with our dancing. Online lessons, Zoom calls, online DJ sets. No contact group classes. All things that keep the community breathing long enough to endure the dance coma that has been 2020. I dove into this channel and content creation. My videos, Anatomy of a Dance, 3 Pieces of Cool, The Science of Salsa, and others were to give something to the dance community that I felt would be beneficial. But they're also for me. I don't feel right if I'm not teaching dance. I don't feel right if I'm not helping people learn. Not being able to hear a song that I love and ask someone to the floor is like forgetting how to speak. I am obsessed with Latin dance. I'm obsessed with the music and the culture that comes with it. Now the year has come to its end. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Of course, we're not going to wake up on January 1st and it will be as if 2020 was a bad dream. What has happened, and as few of them as there were, I choose to look at the positives, getting closer with family, actual phone calls rather than just texts, self-reflection, self-improvement. No contact forced me to become a better teacher. Instead of doing just footwork classes in the traditional way, I created shadow partner classes where students do all the things they would do in partner dance just without the partner. So I had to really perfect all the components of both leads and follows and have it ready in my head and body at a moment's notice. I'm kind of proud of that. I'm happy for the work I was able to put on this channel, and I'm looking forward to what could happen for the community in its rebirth. Hopeful that festivals will adapt to the changes, like having smaller events, focusing on the social dance aspect, lowering costs, spreading out during the year so as to not overlap with others. All people from all walks of life have the opportunity to rethink and change the way they function. If ever there was a time to prioritize and put things in perspective, it's now. That's how I plan to approach 2021, with my eyes open, with my mind open to new ideas. Different ways to express myself in my day-to-day and on this channel. So if you like these videos in 2020, if you subscribed, commented, or just watched, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. 2020 has been an interesting ride, but
you ain't seen nothing yet.